No sword in my hands, just a will that won't break. I've seen modest terror tremble, felt every quake. Sam carried Frodo when he couldn't go on. Now I carry that heart even when hope is gone. Then came Gandalf's staff, lit the sky. Even the darkest times still let light fly. From Isengard fall to Helm's Deep's last stand. I rise with the brave, not just sword in hand. Don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk till the break of day. I don't fight for crowns, I don't kneel to fate. I stand like Eo and I won't hesitate. Aragorn's cry, Theoden's charge in the fray. I'm the flame in the dusk, the break of day. Fellow of the rings, I give it all. From Moria's dark to Mount Doomfall. Fellow, beyond the pain, we fight till it's over, we rise again. From ashes we rise, we answer the call. We stand for the light, we are one for all. Born with the fire like smog in the air, but I learned from Boromir, beware despair. Power corrupts, the ring's heavy price. Gollum fell chasing it twice. I saw Denethor fall, blinded by fear, while Faramir stood, silent but clear. Galadriel's grace, but a fire inside. She passed on the test, while others just lied. I'm not just a fighter, I'm light through the shade. Like Legolas swift, and Gimli unafraid. From Rivendell's peace to the Black Gate's cry, I rise like the eagles, I will not die. Fellow, we give it all. From the Shire to Shadow, we heed the call. Fellow, beyond the flame, with hearts unbroken, we rise again. Through trolls and wraiths, we rise through the fall. We stand for the weak, we are one for all. Fellow, through fire and stone, from ends that march to thrones overthrown. Fellow, no fear remains, even Sauron's shadow breaks at our name. We carry the ring, we answer the call. We stand as the light, we are one for all. I am here with the fellow of the rings.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our what day is it? Today is Wednesday. I lose track of time, guys. Life has been, so good the last few days. I don't even remember what day of the week it is. What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? You guys are curious, aren't you? You guys are curious if this build is gonna work. I see all y'all here already. What's going on, Noah, Joshua, Hardrule, Arsenal, Nazgul, Queen Cleona. We got Alper as well. How is everyone doing? To answer your question, though, Joshua, I created that song, that intro, with the help of my good friend, Al. So, yeah, I created it. Al helped me. And it's all good. Hope you liked it. What a day. What a day. The Lord of the Rings Eminem. Actually, Al was my good friend AI. That's who helped me. Al is the one that helped me. I got a lot of help from Al. What's up, Denshin? How you doing, bro? Did you copyright it, trademark it, and all? Nah, I don't. No, I didn't. It's just I just did this for the channel so the channel could have something to start other than, just me out of nowhere saying hello. All right, guys, I'm moving this formation there. Remember last night we spent quite a bit of time talking about potentially this being able to work. And we're gonna test it, you know. We'll see how it goes. Potentially don't have. I'm still gonna gear them. Don't worry. I'm just moving them to the tactical fort. Oh, that is true. I gotta update my math on Go. That is true. I shall do that. But yeah, guys, we got key room to R10. So both of the commanders that we wanted to get to R10 this season, I mean the 3, we got. We actually got to go out here to R11. So closer and closer to that zenith level. What's up, King? Just got home from work and I'm continuing on the sheets page a bit before I go to bed. And of course, listening to the stream. Love it, love it. I appreciate your help, Dinshin. By the way, guys, Dinshin, don't spill it out while you're making this page yet. They're gonna find out soon enough. It's gonna be for something really, really, really cool. How are you gonna build King of the Dead in this formation? I'm gonna try what Vessi shared with me yesterday. All right, sweet, Dinshin. Sweet, my bro. All right, let me just see here. Where is the detail of the build? Where is it? So Sauron, Key Rune, and King of the Dead will have a lot of troop attack and troop defense. Can't wait to see how King of the Dead fits into this team. Key Rune is this guy, Hard Rule, right here. This guy right here, this bad boy. Okay, that's who it is. How does the new commander do? Well, he did quite decent when we first started trying him, but we're really we're going to wait until next season likely to really go full on testing these guys. So we'll see. Yeah, so this build is essentially going to be trying to build up a lot of CC and damage reduction from the 3 supports and see just how much damage Saruman can pump out on his own. Okay, so that's going to be the test. Let's see what we have on this guy. I need unit attack and defense. So got defense here. I potentially don't have the best units to try this, but we're still gonna see a little bit, I think I might want to try this here. I was trying to drag and drop. That was funny. Oh, I gotta wait. That's true. I forgot they're moving. All right, we're 7 minutes out. Because I've been saving troops for today, I haven't really fought a whole lot, so I'm kind of behind on merit. But we're halfway in our barracks, which is good. We got some large units here. I know it ain't the best, but I'm not gonna go crazy. Oh, look at that. What's up, Jay Kane? The stream does just start, and Jay Kane with a $2 super chat. I appreciate that support, man. How you doing, Jake? How you doing? So the idea on, I mean, key rune at R10 level 50. I should have maybe exchanged for one of these guys. I haven't. Yeah, I should have done that. I'm not really running these guys right now, so switching, doing the XP exchange would have been nice. Kids swimming, drinking my after work margarita. Look at that life, man. Whew. Sounds like a pretty good life, I'm not gonna lie. I'm serious, no resources, huh? All right, less than 5 minutes now, y'all. There is one way to build your barracks up. CLF. See, I told you CLF just doesn't stop, man. The dude doesn't know when to stop. Oh, yeah, we're not opening fellowship chat. All right, so technically, the way it should work, a lot of CC, a lot of damage reduction, and that should, in theory, work really well. Let's see how that goes. What do you guys think? I mean, let's do a poll here really quick. Will this build work well? Yes, no. What do you guys think? Will this build work? What will do Yude's next server against the same communities or who? We will do Yude's things. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. I got a DM. Who from? Oh. Oh, give me a second, Bessie. I still haven't changed the gear and stuff. Oh no. Ooh. We got what? A minute 36 to land here, and then we'll set up the gear. You mean we have to plan? What's up, Bohica? How is King of the Dead performing? You're gonna find out in like 7 minutes. Once we change the gear, put on the troops, and hit somebody. You're gonna find out with us. You and everybody else, myself included. Just gotta wait for these guys to arrive. Watch him do miserably. I mean, there's a chance he will do well. You know, you can do. They all have fun. The interesting thing, every single commander in this matchup has CC. Every single one of them. Exactly. Can't hide and bag in them. So you got this here. Okay, so we max this out. All right, we got this one, Corporal. I prefer the CC over the heal, honestly. And then we'll do some healing. Okay, I mean, I could be wrong, but I prefer the 50% stun. And he's pretty fast, so he will be naturally faster than Dane, potentially slower than Bjorn, making it kind of the perfect lineup. All right, so we're gonna stack. We're gonna do a couple of things. First, we're gonna stack all these guys with unit attack. Although I don't have the best damage dealing troops, we're still gonna do that and see how that works. So let's see here. Sauron already has some of that gear, so let's give these guys defensive stuff. Offensive hammer we have. Well, we don't have. Yes, but that's only 5. I don't have oath breakers right now, so that really doesn't do a whole lot for me yet. I won't be running oath breakers. What's up, Justil? What's going on, my man? Freaking Gil. Where is Gil? Gil has to go inside his hole. Oh, I know. That's why. I mean, we don't have oath breakers, bro. We didn't unlock them. So it makes it very hard to test. You got Galadriel's relic. You're gonna be pumping out some mad healing, bro. Okay, let's close the poll. You guys are pretty optimistic. 67% of you guys, 66, think it will perform well. I mean, I'll be happy to perform well, considerably well with what we got. So no oath breakers, no wraiths. So we'll see. Did you get Kieran relic yet? Didn't see. No, not yet. Not yet. I need to start getting some whatchamacallit. Offensive stuff. I think that should balance things out. Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. We'll do a test where Sauron is our tank at first. Give him some mountain trolls. We could. Small on this dude. We'll have to go small on everybody. So we'll go small on. Doesn't matter. And let's just put, just for fun. Oh no, I can't do Negathrax. Because they're gonna do minimum damage. Not gonna lie, fella, I just clicked the random option. I mean, there was only 2, Cleona. Only 2. All right, let's see how this looks. So 152, 144. Okay, a bit average, but not okay. It is what it is. Let's see what I got here. 104. Gotta change this. I want to stack the defense, but then. What's up, H7? How are you doing? I need something different here. We could go with this one or this one. Let's go with this one. There we go. And then King of the Dead. You need to swap Q into Picture from R2. Oh, I can do that, no problem. Let's see. Should I do? Let's try some offensive stuff instead of so much defensive. Oh, it doesn't matter really. Okay, what we got last here. I don't have any fortitude. What else we got here? Might have to go with this one for now. Wait. Maybe this. Or maybe the war cry might be better. All right, 152. Let me check one last thing. We're almost there, guys. Bear with me. Just gotta make sure we got somewhat the right stuff here. Let's change according to what Vessi said. So nobody works with Woodman, bro. That's all I have for now, though. I don't have anything else to work with, so that's all we have. If I have Warcry, I might test some Warcry. Here, let's go with this. And so Sauron is fine, right? We fixed Sauron. Where is Sauron? Here we go. He's good. And he is good to go. All right, guys, we're ready. Let's see. Let's go for the first test. Who is ready? So we got some right here. Oof. Not the best one to test against. Got two people sending here, which I don't want to interrupt. Where you at, Nazgul? The issue, Nazgul, is that you use a lot of focus damage. So that's not going to be the best test subject for me. And Shadow, I guess, would be one kind of. Yeah, but you're gonna straight up counter what I'm testing. So here we go. Let's try this really quick here. But I'll get back to you as well. Now let's go. Let's see what happens here, guys. Don't go for him. All right, now I'm gonna go here. Try some physical damage first, and then get yourself ready. We're gonna go once at each other. Not the best units, but then again, I don't have the ones that are recommended for the build right now. So let's see what we can do. The units that Vessi suggested are kind of expensive, so I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Next season, I'm gonna be running 4 PvP formations. 2 extremely strong, 2 maybe test ones, and so I need to find more budget friendly units in builds, so I don't have to do 2-3 hits a day and then be done. And I'm gonna find it, guys. I'm gonna find it, at least somewhat of a balance for myself. All right, 4 to 5 minutes. We here. See me rolling the hate. Gardens all the way. I mean, gardens are great, but at the same time, I'm trying to see if I can find formations that kind of can go outside of those. I mean, I have very cheap options. You can run T2 Knights. You can run T2 Rams. We're trying to be as optimized as much for each of the builds. I think I would only use raids with the DD in the formation. Well, I think I would, yeah. So just do 1 time Gondor T4, 2 times Dwarfs, and 1 time Lucis. That could work. Yeah, T4, I will probably be only running T4 on sustained commanders. Although Sauron does extremely well with them, it's still heavy losses. So probably I would run on somebody like Undying, because he heals himself. Galadriel. Círdan, if I was running him as a tank. Maybe Radagast, if I was running him as a tank. Although I probably wouldn't run Radagast anymore. Falcon is pretty good, but Falcon, it's tough running Falcon in NRP. I mean, even RP if you're fighting evil, because Saruman kind of destroys. Is there an alternative for Gondor T4 on good side? You have Entings. So I mean, not these guys. These guys here. These guys right here. They also have. Oh, never mind. Jeez. Yep. Never mind. They don't have the protect skill like Ensta do. So never mind. Entings are not one of them. Nope. You don't. Thief units that do protect are only great beasts and mountain trolls and swanites and Ents. You have Arnor T4 kind of do something like that, but it's not in every single campaign, so will likely not work. All right, so if I do okay in this attack, although running not the right units essentially, and being a little bit under level 2 commanders, I will be happy. Let's see how we do. 10, 9. What's up, Andre? I think he was in full, so that won't even count. Not a good report. Although not too bad. I've taken some hit before from formations that had a little bit left. Not gonna lie, not too bad. In 4,600 healing? Not too bad. Z8. Oh, R13. C3 and R13 as well. Wow, that was pretty quick. Let's try this. I'm going to be hitting C1 in just a second. Same tile fighting as the last 2 weeks, my friend. It's been like this for 2 weeks now. Yo, we got 50, almost 50 people watching the stream. See how curious people are of running something with King of the Dead. That is kind of funny. Dane has damage plus after receiving damage. Yes, it stacks. It sure does. Dane's is definitely one of the best to refine, yeah. Okay, 58 seconds, and then we're going to go for C1N. I don't remember who he runs, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go for it. See, hitting something like this would be awesome to test. What's up, everybody? Don't forget to like the video, to subscribe to the channel. Today is what, 29th day straight, every single day live streaming Rise to War. Come on, that's probably the biggest streak you guys seen in Rise to War history. Submelda. Oh, let's see. Okay, this is the next target right here, guys. Pray for me. Did you get a reward for 30 days? No, because 30 days is tomorrow, man. All right. Shall we go? All right, y'all. What's up, Seabass? Ah, these people just leaving empty stuff. No wonder why. All right, somebody's coming for me. Ooh. I might regret that because I think Kat, she runs a lot of... I think she runs a lot of... Oh, here we go. All right. This could be a good test. Oh, man, who just hit me? Whoa, baby, what is this? What? Oh no, Cat is going over there. Yo, look at this. Oh yes, of course, but we're just trying to play around and see what's going on here. I'm trying to see just how much reduction we can get from this. All right, so we're gonna have to pull back here. I'm gonna be sitting on a draw for an hour. So let's replenish one more time. Let's bring in some more troops while we're going. Not even gonna bring Znagas. It makes no sense. Need some more trolls though. Yep, this is good. Yes, guys, if you're asking about Danes, one of the best to refine. Yes, 100%. All right, so we got, who we got here? Who we got here? Oh, James. Who is James? I'm gonna hit somebody that's full, man. I wish Cat wasn't going over there. We could have had a good fight, Cat. Could have had a good fight. Okay, let's try. Let's try to see somebody over here then, I guess. All right, let's go for this one. I don't know what's gonna be. That is a great idea though, Nazgul. Una buona idea. Who's... All right. Relic refining is one. It's one time I will say not Gil. Oh, there we go. We got her to accept something about Gil at least once. T1, man, trying to make a T1 work is very tricky. You're gonna have to basically plug him into a already working formation. That's basically what you need to do. I need somebody to wipe this guy right here. Oh, Nazgul, pull back, man. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, we got Jax. Ooh, Jax Kali is just knocking people left and right here, man. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, I love you. Earth Gruul. Ertugrul. Which unit is the most capable to do the highest damage deal on a command-based commander? So you're talking about a troop damage commander, correct? Is that what you mean? I need it to be very, very clear with me here, man. All right, who is here? We got Chris. I don't remember what Chris does. Correct, sir. Half troll. So there, you got a few. You have, okay, March Wardens. You got Snagathrax. You got Seafarers. These are some of the best damage dealing ones. Depends if you're building for a specific commander. All right. These are three that are really good. March Wardens, Snagathrax. Oh man, I didn't want you here, dude. What you doing, man? Half trolls are decent. Yeah, half trolls are decent too. Let's see who else we got. Who did I draw against? Why? What's going on? Yo, look at this. Bro, this is not bad. What do you guys think? Bro, this looks fun. Oh, never mind. We can go back to building it again. Never mind. Okay. 20 anomalies. That's pretty good, right? 9 from Kirun, only 1 from him, only 1 from him, and 9 from him. All right, we're gonna have to go back one more time. Yeah, I'm using a lot of stamina though. I don't want to be wasting my stamina. Already down to 140. Remember, guys, we're not using the optimal units here. So we're still not doing the full potential of this build, okay? So please keep that in mind. What's the idea with King of the Dead? The idea with King of the Dead is to nerf damage dealers by 30% to 30 by about 30%. The whole fight, bro. The whole fight. I even consider running Gandalf the White in this case, because he also does have a little bit of a CC. He does quite a bit of damage, and he has White Council. Okay, so if I can get Kirun to do a lot of CC, then that would be enough to not use Gandalf the White, because one of the ways, there are a few ways that you can mitigate damage. One is by having evasion. Second is by having damage reduction. And the third is by CC. Crowd control, either through madness or through stuns. And so if I can get Kirun to do enough instances of stuns and, madness, then he's great in this formation. Otherwise, I probably have to run somebody else. But I'm pretty confident we should be able to. We have to fight somebody big, though, or bigger. I don't want to hit him because he's basically all focus. Fellow, do you think Kirun's Relic is worth a look at? I'll say this, but just my personal feeling is yes. Depending who you run with, with Kirun, HP is very hard to come by. Where is Kirun? HP is very hard to come by in the game. And so having more damage and more HP, I see that as really good. Where other commanders is Isildur, 30% chance if you're running this is guaranteed damage and HP. +6 on a small unit. To me, it's amazing. +6 HP. Whew. To me, that sounds like an incredible deal. Of course, then it kind of, it does force you to run these. But look, one of the unit that Vessi talked about was Vanguards. And so he is an evil man. So it could work extremely well with this build. Once I unlock it, like I said earlier, there are a few commanders that I like to really work on relics and refine. I just, it's just a lot of time and also money, but a lot of time to build these out. Vanguard's damage output is low so far I've seen. It's actually not too bad, man, especially if you pair him up with, with a Oathbreaker or Wraith for King of the Dead. It could actually be really good. It could be really good. It could be really good, honestly. It will be decent once we get this going. Okay, so who else we're going after? Oh, I actually didn't get to this guy. Who's coming here? Got a few guys coming here. Where are we going? I really needed to fight somebody with at least a mix of 2 minutes. Cleed. The Horde, would you mind to put Black Serpent and Kirun together for War Chariots? I actually wouldn't mind. it just has to be. It has. What's up, Mexton? It has to be a balance between, between what you're trying to do. Honestly, large unit builds, you have to really build. Yeah, if you run chariots, it won't be as effective because remember, the small units will get the whole 6. Because they're single, they're basically 1 supply. Cavalry, they're 2 supply, and chariots. So basically, that's 6 on a cavalry. It's 3. If you get what I mean. So, if you're gonna run Kirun always with chariots, then I wouldn't bother with his relic. I refine it. I unlock it, but I wouldn't refine it. Let's see, guys. Don't guard here. Don't guard here. Let me see what they have. Oh man. Oh, it's 1 minute, so it doesn't really matter. That's true. On half trolls, I probably run half trolls or vanguards. One of those two. What does he have? I forgot what Papi Rifera has. Can we make it over there, guys? Yeah, let me make it to this guy here. Don't guard. Don't guard. I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't guard, y'all, please. Let me get this hit, see what happens. Because Papi Rifera always hurts my formations quite a bit. So let's see if I can do something against this build. Remember again, okay? We don't have the optimal units. Man, somebody freaking guarded. Oh, you loser. Let me do my thing. Did try spear throwers this season as well, but they are so squishy. I think they work better with Great Beast as tank. Potentially. I think spear throwers would do well in certain formations. All right, let's hope we can get this hit. Then Shun, I got a Nazgul Bleed build, which is doing really good. I mean, show me the reports, man. Jeez. Let's go. Best chest and helm. Cask of Pride. Cask of Butcher Isle for the defense. And then you can run as a chest. You can run. Depends how much attack you have and things, but you can run High Elf Hauberk, I believe. He can run right High Elf Hauberk, can't he? All right, let's see. Just depends how much you had left. See that freaking dude. Oh, that's a lot of damage still. Not good, not fun. So 218 versus 219. So first, he's already dead. Let's pull back. Pull back. As you can see on the first tougher fight versus a meta formation, not as hot this time. Let's see the anomalies. I mean, the amount of anomalies is pretty decent on Kirun right now. But King of the Dead did nothing. Kirun build is this. But he is I do have Max Preacher. So it's not bad. Gotta see, let me see something here. It would be kind of funny if King of the Dead did not target Bjorn. Because it's each round, right? 3 formations. Yep. All right, let's have a look here. Over here, round 4. So I go first before Bjorn. Look at that. So I was mad in this round. Check something here. It seems like it doesn't proc in the beginning of exactly. So I still think it's a potential good result so far, but definitely not yet impressive. Give me a second here. So, King of the Dead, Man of the Mountain did not affect Kirun. Continues to affect Woodman. Saruman. Did not affect Woodman, okay. Continues to affect Gandalf the White. Sauron. So it does affect Bjorn in round 4. Okay. Let's see the damage that Bjorn does. I mean, it probably hit me less than it would hit normally, but still. I mean, 10K, it's definitely not bad still. I mean, look at that, 15,000. Still a big chunk. Yep. So we start with this, then they go down round 3. They keep going down round 4. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this so far. Let's go another time. We're healing. Here we go. That's a really high attack Bjorn, is it? Can't remember. Yeah, that's true. That is true. 271. So yeah, not too bad, honestly. Gotta work on the gear, on the units. Now, if I had Swanites, I'm pretty sure that would have been an even better result. Do we have? Oh, I I refilled. I don't. I see. Do we have enough Sonites to try once after this one? Nope. Let's cook some. That's why he's HP helmet. What do you mean, Vest? That's why he has that HP helmet. I'm not sure what you mean there. Why is it a high attack? Meaning that he has a. So let's close one of these. We can build more later. Here we go. I know, but like, why does that matter? Is it because why not command? I don't get it. And that's why he died. You mean that's why he lost more? Is that what you're saying? All right, we'll go one more time. Let's find some more people. All right, 2 minutes. We can go. Who are we going after this time? Wonder if MSV is full. All right, guys, leave them to me. See how we do. Nice thing about having a lot of these reports now is that we get to, study the build now. I mean, he's only 161. Another reason why he's dying. Let's just go for this one, and then we'll switch the gear again. Not the best at 161. Want a little bit more. 180, 190 is a lot better. Also 5 level difference here. Does make a bit of a difference, so. What's up, Papi Fera? How you doing? How are you doing? Everybody's just watching the screen. Oh, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Is he gonna get wrecked? Is he gonna get wrecked? Yo, what's up? Look at this. Papi Rivera with the $20 super chat, man. I appreciate it. And his messages, I appreciate your passion and time, fun fights. Brother, I appreciate you giving the support, man. Honestly. It's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. And yeah, we're doing some good stuff together here. And boom, a better report right here. Love it. Love it. I'm going to have to, we want to conserve troops because we want to keep fighting. Thank you, Papi Rivera. I appreciate the support, man, honestly. All right, so let's have a crack at this. Let's have a crack at this. Whoo-wee, it's looking good. Now I'm gonna make some changes to my gear right now. A couple of changes to make these guys a little bit more tanky. But this is actually quite exciting to see. What do you guys think? Let's look at the, woohoo, 25 instances of CC. Yo. Woo. 25 instances of crowd control and only 6 from Sauron. Imagine when he's doing it, when he's doing 16 himself. That would have been 30 something. This might be my favorite build right now. Look at that, baby boy. Woo! Imagine now running his relic, Kieran's relic, running King of the Dead's relic. This is looking so hot right now, guys. So, not gonna lie, this is actually very exciting. So we did 238,000 damage. Took 196, which is still quite a bit, right? Again, we don't have the optimal. I don't have the optimal gear that I'm going to switch in a little bit here for you guys. We don't have the optimal tank. We could run no tanks at all, and that could work because once you are running full damage, like this is something that we'll be able to test most likely next season because I'm going to have the relic at least unlocked for him, probably for King of the Dead. I have to get him. Now, our next goal, guys, is King of the Dead at R10. You know what? Let me reply to MSU really quick. Where is he? Oh, okay, that was a good one. Now let's make some changes. Okay, let me make some changes here. Woodsman have evade. Yeah, maybe you got lucky with the triple proc. Maybe I did. It could be, but still not the stuff that I'm running. Okay, that I want to run. So let's change a few things here. I want some more defense on this guy. So let's see what I have now. I mean, yeah, purple Kieran would be OP, although I don't think I'd have the funds to get him to Z. And honestly, guys, he doesn't need it. Okay, so no, that's where is he now? 117. Okay, that's not bad. 230 of focus is really. I mean, losing 18 of focus. But initiative is actually really good. I mean, I could go. What do you guys think? See, I'm not sure yet. If I lose 16 of focus for a buttload of more, buttload of more defense. I'm slightly offended by he doesn't need it. I mean, what I'm saying is the extra skills. I don't want to run this one. Oh, man. I wish I had a Lord of the Arcane here for a lot of defense. I don't have one. What I mean, Mesmer. Okay, I hope. Oof, all right. Like I said, I'm really bad at catching jokes via text. I'm really, really bad at that. True. Then you get 10, 10, 10. No, I get 10, 10, 10 and 50 at R10 already though. So let's try this really quick. I might go. This might be a little bit crazy. I know I'm losing the set effects here, but that's okay. 212. Let me just try this out. Not impressive. Oh, funny MSV. Love you, man. Wow, what was that zenith over here? Ooh, look at that. Maybe oh, look at this. Where? Yeah. All right, let's try this. I want to see what's, just how much survival this can get. 150 defense at 212 focus might be a bit low, but let's check it out. Let's change. I'm losing some like effects, gear effects on the gear, which I'll make changes later, before bag in. But I really need to change this here though. I need some more defense on my tank. Let's do one change. I'm gonna make my tank very tanky, and I'm gonna play Kirun and King of the Dead as more offense. So let's give him now. Okay, we can give him. Let's give him as much offensive gear that we can. I could do this one. 18. Not a whole lot. That's not a lot. 15. 12. 18. Let's go with. Let's go with this one. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second here, just so I can. 24 and 15. Yeah, let's go with this. All right, let's go with this one. And then King of the Dead is going to have also a all offensive set. Might. Where is offensive? What hammers do we have? We have Warcry. Might not be the best one, but at least I can then do this. All right, all offensive. I think the stats going to be very interesting to see now. Let's see. So we got 227. Okay, that's what. And we can fix this later for more defense. 150. Okay, it makes him very tanky. 206, which sounds pretty good. And 197. Let's see what happens here. Might be worse, but then again, we got to give it a try. Don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, gotta use small on King of the Dead for the healing buff. Although because he's not fully there yet, it's not as big of a deal. Okay, so who we got here? Rose Tyler, Melkor. Alright, you guys gonna have to tell me who I should hit. Okay, nobody here to hit. Got Bjorn would be an interesting one for sure. They just defended this one, so they're not full. We gotta hit full people. I mean, yeah, War Drivers could be one. Again, we're gonna test the prime formation. Most likely will be, a lot of vanguards, 2 vanguards, Oathbreakers, and a tank potentially to protect them from the likes of Shadow. Although Shadow gets pretty, nerfed a lot here. Got 3 here. Y'all, just wait for me, man. You guys are like not making my day. Gotta let me do my thing. Nobody around. Is it me you're looking for? See, they're just hitting. They're just going for it. Nazgo Mesmer, tell your peeps to stop. Tell them to stop. Maybe I should just go over here and wait for somebody to hit me. Sup, Sleepy? How you doing, my boy? How you doing? You know what? I might have to stack here with you guys. 2 minutes. Guys, just wait. Do not go for this. Don't get baited. Why are you guys getting baited here? Nobody around. Who's going over here? Who's going over here? Oh, man. Oh, Nazgul. That was my chance. That was my chance. I have no idea. They don't pay me enough. I have no idea who's coming for you, man. Yo, just wait. Just wait. Guys, by the way, I live for this kind of thing. Potentially making King of the Dead useful. Which, by the way, I need to say thank you to you guys on the stream here because, like us talking. What's up, Spilios? You taking off already, man? You only say you're here when you're leaving, bro. Yeah, look at that, KS. Yeah, shout out to KS Legion. Like, share, and subscribe for shizzle. And I think we won the resource trade here as well, which is very exciting. You can say, yeah, but look the difference in formations. Yes, but I'm running an R10 and an R8 off meta setup, and it shows a lot of potential, especially with the right build, with the right units, All right, let's see what. Oh, here we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go for this. Guys, just let me go for this. Just hold on. Hold on. Oh, you're using King of the Dead? How's it going so far? I mean, the preliminary tests are showing potential. Longest 3 minutes of Fellow's life right now. That's debatable, Logic. Too late for me today. I also greet everyone when I join the stream. Oh, I apologize. I apologize, Spilios. Sorry, man. Well, you have a great night. Hope to see you around tomorrow. We did start the stream a little bit earlier today, right? We're an hour and 15 minutes in. All right, I gotta share this report all around the discords of our lives so people can see we making King of the Dead OP again. You guys have no idea how much I've missed King of the Dead in from 1.0. Oh man. Celebrate good times, come on. Oh, it's Vessi. Well, let him come, man. Take the hit. I feel like evil can reduce damage received by nerfing the opponent 90% of the commanders, while good side by buffing their own formation 90% of the time. I mean, there is a kind of a seesaw balance there, you know? That's kind of the idea. We were talking about this on Discord today. I do feel that it's evil has a harder time, you know, fine tuning their setup, but once they get it there, it's more, in a way, it's more powerful because I feel it's less counterable than good side is. And again, I started as a good side, played evil for quite a... Oh, come on, dude. Who was coming here? Doxa, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Just wait. And then I played evil for quite a while. So did a lot of fine tuning in my own account, my evil account. And I just kind of feel it's a bit easier to get your things working. Like, it's cheaper to get your things working on evil. That's what I mean. It's cheaper, not, you know, it's harder, but it's cheaper. Bessie said my merit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't I don't open fellowship chats anymore during streams. Just can't. Come on, Doc. So we're trying to get content here. Exactly. Bro, what you watching the stream? Freak. What are you doing? Gosh. Are we Drew? Oh, look at that. I'm pretty sure we know what this one is. Okay. Let's pull the second one back. All right, so first hit is just this guy's leftovers. Okay. And then here, second round is versus Jip. Okay, I'll take this a little bit. 2 physical damage dealers. And very, very tanky, extremely tanky formation. 124 and minus 15 physical damage. Okay. He barely survived. He just survived. But 133,000 damage. It is a bit of a not muy bueno. I mean, we won the resource trade for sure. I mean, huge win resource wise. You know, because then at the end of the day, it's 204, and he's running very expensive units. Let's see the CC this time. This is very, very interesting. I'm gonna have to look into Sauron. I'm getting Kirun is doing almost as much or more CC than Sauron is. That's very interesting. I was expecting more from him, but I mean, 9 from this bad boy. I cannot complain. I can tell you that Kieran is more RNG than Sauron. I mean, what do you mean? He goes. What do you mean, Nazgul? When you say he's more RNG, you mean he's just like more random to? I mean, I know the percentages are lower, so yeah. Oh no, definitely a CC monster. I'm excited to get him higher because I actually do like this here from Kirun. I actually do like Golden Visage, like even the stat or the defense. I really like it. And so yeah, I mean, it was not the happiest on this second one. Maybe until we are running high damage units, it might be best to just run tank because, this is extremely low. Extremely low. We did a lot better when we were running defense. Look at this. Look how much more we survived. So we'll go one more round with it being more offense. Let's see how much. Let's look at our resources. We're going to do one more doing offensive, and then we're going to go back to doing defense and see the difference there. Let's just bring more units now. I'm pretty sure if I was running a better tank, like, you know, our boy Swan, if we're running Swans would have been better, but still very, very solid. Okay, so let's bring in more troops. Almost for a full. Almost. Let's bring in some more and some more here too. Yeah, at least I have enough troops, you know, to to keep fighting nonstop. Okay, one more full attack, and then we'll go defense. I think in this current setup, it will be better to run mostly. Oh man, I was lucky. I was hoping to hit here. Should we go for Mesmer? All right, let's. See, it's not gonna work very well because shadows. This is not gonna be a good one. This is probably not gonna be a good hit for me. I'm not running the right. Let's go for it. Let's check it out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I did better than Melky in this case did with his main formation, so I'm kind of happy. We hit MSV, which I think he was running the same formation, right? Look at that, man. Look at that, man. Yeah, boy. It's. Do you understand what this actually means? We got Melky here, who runs a nasty build, drawing, you know, losing quite a bit of units. And we got ourselves running, you know, this right here, and coming out on top. That's I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty exciting result. Mesmer, I'm gonna send my formation here. You okay hitting it? I don't think it's gonna do me too well. To really capture the effectiveness of this build, especially fighting shadows, you kind of want to go with Swans, but you know, we'll go with this for now. Let's see what we can do. We're slowly climbing, but not really pushing the main formation. So we're definitely gonna be taking a hit here on the merit, which kind of sucks. But I told you guys I was gonna save troops for tonight because yesterday we did maybe 5 or 6 hits the whole time. I'm like, jeez, you guys just like sitting here watching nothing. We're just talking. All right, cool. Thank you, Mesmer. Melky got milked. Where's Bohica? What are you running equipment-wise in your King of the Dead? Offense. Right now, offensive. All attack. Not on the right. Again, not on the right troop. We don't have the right troop, but that's what we got for now. That's what we're low on resources, fighting non-stop, so that's what we got. But I'm feeling that with a setup like this, kind of sucks because I wanted something better to run with these guys. I might have to go defense. The nice thing about not running vanguards and running whatchamacallit, half trolls, is that you get 30% reduction on focus damage, and you reduce the damage from King of Death. So I think that right there might be a better option for this, for what I'm doing right now. At least testing wise. Do I have half trolls? I can start building some, guys. I'm probably gonna be running this formation potentially till the end of the season now. Do I have half trolls? I don't have half trolls. Did we really not unlock half trolls through the main hall, to the employment hall? Forgot, where is it? Yeah, another medium, but I couldn't find them, so I'm thinking we didn't unlock them. Nope. That sucks. It's actually very surprising. Let me check. Where do I forgot where I see the employment hall. No, we didn't get neither of those guys. Cooperation? Yeah, here we go. Yep. Somebody got extraneous. Yeah, so no vanguards. No oath breakers. No half trolls. Yeah, we don't have access to them, and yeah, baby. And notes, and also stun protection could be great for an offensive play without running, without running oath breakers. Could be a good one to test. Because, half trolls are over here. Yeah, they're all the way down in Mordor. We don't have access to them. Wow, that's so far away. All right, we drew versus Mesmer. Okay. I'll take that. That is not bad at all, actually. I know. I was gonna. I remember checking. Let's see here. Even the ones that are taken. Go here. See, it's just too far for me, and I'm pretty sure you guys are not gonna let me take it. So, what's up, Riv? What intimation is this? Green Ghost shenanigans? Yeah, bro. Not gonna lie, not running the right units and still drawing equal on a formation like this, and also a quite, when you consider these two, quite a difference in respect. I'll take this, honestly. Like we're still taking less damage. We're taking less damage. A lot in some crowd. I mean, we're doing 235. You're doing 250. But we only took in 231, and we healed 7. So, not bad. Crazy the low amount of anomalies from freaking Sauron. What's going on? Only 5? What are you doing, man? I mean, resource-wise, this looks like a great trade for us. You got half trolls, you got these nasty dudes, and all I got is, mountain trolls and woodmen, man. It's looking good. Now, let's switch it up, okay? Let's try. I think the drop in focus here for me is a bit too much now. Going from 250 to 212 might be a bit of a dip. I'll keep it there for now. But let's do this now with these other guys. Let's bring them back to a more defensive stance. Let's see if we can just make them survive for their lives. All right, let's try that out. Okay, we got those two. I don't care about set effects right now. I just gotta see just how much we can hold on. You are my tank, so you deserve the defense gear. Where's the other one? Here. Okay, do we got, what do we got? Okay, you both have this one already. So I'll give you, since we got nothing matching, let's go with this one. Okay? Yeah, nothing is matching, so it is what it is. And let's give you something like that as well. So let's go here. Boom. Helmet wise, 12 defense is better than the other ones, and still some offense. Maybe, no, we might actually do this one for you. What's up, SPC Moon? How you doing? How you doing? Let's do, not the best, but we can do potentially something like this. Man, really lacking some defensive stuff over here, aren't we? 18 is too low. I need more defense. So we need, nope. Nope. We need some defense on this. We might have to switch then from this guy to this. Let's see what this looks like. And then Kirun is going to take this one. Has a little bit more defense. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so 177. I'll take that. And that's not, I mean, like I said, we can get better gear. You know, we can get things matching and stuff. But let's just see what this is going to, 171. Okay. More tanky. Let's see what happens. Who is ready for one more go? Let's go, baby. All right, who's ready? Jip? Oh, we can go against Jip again. He's probably not full, though. Who's over here? Hoodie. We got, who is this guy? Ooh, C1 would be an interesting one to hit. Saruman already high command, so you can be more offensive on focus. I mean, 232 is not bad, but although I do like the heavy defense though. I mean, I'm more inclined to even testing them. That removes basically all the focus that he has. What we can do is actually do this. What do we have? Yep, we can. I think maybe this is still good enough. What do you guys think? 230 with like 130 of defense. 117. Not sure. Oh, they moved. Both of these guys already moved. Jeez. All right, who's coming here? Oh, Nazgul again. Good question. What is the difference between 200 to 230? That's 16.8. And what I had earlier. 2%, right? 2%. But then now I lose 3 from this. And then, the focus. I just wonder what the difference in like the drop in damage is going to be from that amount. All right, I'll take yours for now, Viv. Let's go with this. Somebody's coming on this one, so I'll stay here. Wow, what happened here? A lot of heavy units, man. Freaking doing crazy heavy damage here. Whoa. Nazgo going for the refines. Whoa. Betray Vessi. Wow, that's a good result. I mean, expensive, but I just don't know who wins the trade, honestly, in this case. That's solid. Wow. 6 anomalies. That's decent. Okay. I need somebody else. Who's coming here? Oh, who's this? Maxim. Need somebody to love. All right, I'm going to land over here, guys. Okay? Right there. You guys decide who wants to hit. Oh, imagine how fun this build is going to be when we have the right units. I see the potential. Get me emotional. Imagine how good it'd be with all evil. What do you mean, Riv? What do you mean, all evil? Oh, you mean like not running King of the Dead? He's kind of evil. This is basically an all evil team. That's what it is. Good comms mid player tier. Evil comms S player tier. You funny. You funny, man. You silly goose. All right, we are 632. We need a little bit more to pass these guys. I was like third this morning. You guys suck. You don't stop. Stop. All right, we come in here, see who's gonna wanna have some fun. We got PL Wayne will be something interesting to hit. Would like to try a triple support evil though, just for funsies. I mean, I think you can make it. Basically, just like what I'm doing right now. Just choose. You gotta choose a heavy damage hitter, which would basically just be Saruman. I don't know if you can get. I mean, Saruman's only doing 140,000, so he's not doing heavy damage like you usually potentially see on a, on a triple support from good side. Also because I'm running lower focus. I wanna go back to running higher focus later to that 230 level, and then see what happens there. Or yeah, I was thinking Scal as well. It'll be interesting to see if she can do that with unit attack, support comms, unit attack. That could be interesting. I mean, as you can see, none of these fights have enough power for me to win. Exactly. Like none of these fights that we were full, I was able to win. It was always a draw. Which for me, the way that I'm building and working, it's not a bad thing. Oh, he destroyed my fort. You suck. Stop doing that, man. What are you doing? That wasn't funny. Just stop. Leave me alone. But the way I play and the way I'm going to run my formations next season, I'm going to try to run 4 PvP formations. Drawing is not a bad thing because at least those troops are still alive. I can go back, and replenish. So for me, it's not bad, but it does show that it doesn't have a whole lot of firepower. But winning the resource trade, right? Initially is what I'm looking for. And again, these are people running the troops that they want to run on these formations, and I'm running the cheapest that I can, basically what I have left over. So it's a great result. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm not too confident about running Oathbreakers. They are just so squishy and just so poor, so bad, that I'm not very confident running them. You know, they have I mean, the nice thing is their damage range is great. But look, HP wise is bad. Their defense is disgustingly bad. Initiative is not too bad. But then, you know, they all die after battle, all wounded, so you can't do nothing. This focus damage is ridiculous. And this, of course, this minus 20 sounds good, but yeah, I'm not very convinced about that. Okay, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna hit him just to see what it feels like hitting a much bigger, you know, I think he runs mostly focus. So I might regret doing this one, but let's do it. I got to test against big players. Exactly. Okay. Not too bad. I'm actually very surprised. I was expecting to get wiped. Okay. Oh, he's running Grima. Okay, not bad. What's up, Demon Goddess? Not bad at all, honestly. Like I said, you know, 3 levels different, 5 levels difference here, which definitely helps. And that's pretty cool. So 220 we did. Took 260. They did 269. Hurt himself just a little bit, so we are down to 250. I'll take that. Okay, better CC on Sauron. A lot better. So 21 versus 17. Not bad. Let's have a look here where the drop-off was. Freaking Scowlhelm. Yep. Not gonna lie, we did fairly decent. Look at that. Basically a draw here. And then we start losing round 7. Yep. Not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. And remember, this reduction is mostly, you know, extremely good versus physical. Here we dropped, so 49. Let's see the difference here. So let's divide 49 by 57. That's a 8.5% damage reduction. So we force them to always be hitting that 49 instead of the 57 if it did trigger him. Luckily for us, he's running this, which does have a damage range, making this build more effective. But then he's running this, which doesn't have, I mean, this still has a pretty large damage range. So 42 divided by 56 is a 25% damage reduction. So if my skill triggered him or her, then that's where we really saved stuff. And here is the thing. All right, let's go, Matsu. Let's go. I'll try with you. I'm gonna walk into the border, and you have to hit me because I'm really low on stamina. So the interesting thing is from this right here. So this is the kind of thing that you have to think when you're trying to, you're trying to build something. Okay, looking at this here, all the defense I've built into these two guys, and I mean, him I wouldn't touch because it's just it is what it is. Oh no, but we can do something. Ooh. Oh, I want to try something else now. I think you guys are gonna love it. Oh, let's try this. Let's try this here. Might not work, but I don't care. We're trying it anyways. Where is Sauron? Oh, I could see. Give me a second here, though. Oh, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something you guys might actually really like. I don't have anything else that I could work here, but this could still be a fun thing to try right now. Okay, I might regret doing this one here, but I don't have anything else that's close to. Oh no, here we go. I got this. Let's go with this one. Okay, this is what I'm gonna try. All right, we're gonna try this, and I'm gonna remove the. I'm not gonna do the healing skill. Germ, great to see all the streams, fellow. I appreciate it, Germ. Hope you're doing well, man. You're still around, aren't you, in the game? You're still in Axt, still leading Axt. Let's go, baby. So this is what we're gonna do. Where's King of the Dead? I actually wish I had somebody. Yeah, I can't do that. I wish this didn't have to be in the settlement. This is so dumb that you have to be inside the settlement to be able to do this. They should remove this. Stupid. But we're gonna remove the healing here for now. And I actually want to do the betrayer. Oh, you're in apes. Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind. You're in apes. Of course. My bad. So, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. I kind of want to do this all the way instead of this, but who cares? Let's just go. Because it seems like King of the Dead is just doing so little when it comes to... all right. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. Okay. As you can tell, we're doing an all-out offensive build right now. Okay, might. So I need... I'm just going to stack attack. I don't care. That's all we're doing. We're just going to stack attack here. Come on. Yep. This one. Let me build Sauron really quick. He's going to be easier to build. I actually want this on him. And this. Small. Riv, what are you talking about? What do you mean making him tank? Who are you talking about? Okay. Like what you talking about, man? All right, so let's go with this complete offensive setup on this dude. Oh, I was gonna say King of the Dead. Let me try. I want to try an all-out offensive build. Let's see what we can do here. I don't want to run this though, so I might have to switch something. We can do. Okay, let's go with this. I might want to do a more defensive trait, like, evasive action, I think might be a better option. Do we have, let's go with evasive action on this. I think it's going to help, just mitigating a little bit of that damage. Let's try that. Let's see what this looks like. Matsu, just give me a second, my man. I'm just building this out, okay? So we got, oh, that's definitely not the one. So we got 243. Might be a bit overkill. but we're gonna do it anyways. 148, yeah, baby, that's what we want. Gotta work on these other two now. All right, man. I hope you're still waiting for me. Tell Pong to quit it. Like, bro, aren't you watching the stream, dude? Like, we're all fighting for the test. What are you doing, man? Okay, so okay, sweet, man, sweet. So we have might and perseverance. Oh, and war cry. Might, perseverance, and war cry. I don't think perseverance will be, because usually you likely not last that long. So let's go with this right here for him. All right, sweet, and then let's finish him off. Oh, if I had another one like that, that would be perfect. 27, no, 2712 is not good enough. Let's just switch it up then. We have another offensive. We got work. No, we got might and perseverance. I might have to go with this for him. Perseverance. Unless, what do we have here? Oh, actually. No. 42 would have been kind of okay. All right, I might have to go with this one. I think we're okay here. Let's see what we got now. So we have 191. Okay, that's not bad with 100 defense. 197. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's just see what happens. All right. Matsu, I'm going to land right here, man. Where are you? This is from NOAD, so you can't hit there. I'll land. Where are you? Where are you, man? Matsu, okay. I'm going to land right here, bro. You come here when I land. That's fine, man. Like, the build that I'm running right now is also not, not prime. It's just a test. So we'll see. It's looking like a nice offensive build, so we could see quite a bit of damage happening here. So he does, yeah, so that's perfect. He'll have trolls with these guys would be a decent build as well. Yeah, boy. This looks okay. Just see how much damage we can do. And again, you guys, Woodman is the worst. I mean, they don't have a very high damage, They're not like, they're not the worst. Let me see where they rank. Let me see where they rank. Woodmen are like in the middle. Highest tier 3. Keeper. Oh, keepers. Keepers could be fun. Interesting how alchemists but they have a very large damage range. That would not work here. Damage range wise, sentinels are pretty decent. Sharpshooters, no. Snipers are okay. Woodmen have they're not too bad either. Yeah, it's true. Their HP is super low. That's right. Tier 4. Snagathrax are the best, but at the same time, I'm forcing myself to hit low. I don't think Snagas are gonna work here. I think I made a big mistake. Because of King of the Dead, that's gonna force them to hit minimum, and their minimum is very low. Remember? It's 41. So most likely the Snaggles is not gonna do what we were hoping, but it's still gonna. March Wardens have the best damage range. Like their average is so good. It's 20. their range is 24 to 24 and a half. So basically their average is 24.25, but their lowest is 24. That sucks. Nolder long shot has a pretty good average. So does the Ranger of the North. Vanguards are actually quite decent. Let's see, spear throwers. Let's see what's their average. Yep, they're quite up there too. Spear. Yep. Their damage range. Their average is 21. Woodman is 19, so that's 2 points higher than Woodman. But also their average, their minimum max is a little bit better. So let's see. Nobody guard. Let this guy hit me, please. Let's see what happens here. I'd be surprised if Snaga still did a lot of damage even with the minimum. I don't think we will though. Ooh, that's her. Oh, that's horrible. Nope. That's the worst fight so far. Nope, sir. And you're only using full. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna work. No bueno. I mean, you're running such heavy, dense formations. Yeah, I know, but that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to see if even without a tank, we could perform well. Matsuo cheating. He's running an all freaking focus team, which doesn't do us that good. You're a cheater, man. Just kidding. I mean, look. Oh. Look at the anomalies too. This is nasty. 24 anomalies versus 12. Exactly. So my troops didn't do anything. All right. So maybe should we run somebody as a tank? Let's see. See if we got more troops to send. Oh, we got some more Snagas. More Woodmen. Yep. Should we try King of the Dead as a tank? We can try that. I am very surprised though by this. I'm very surprised by the amount of like the lack of CC that we were able to do this time around. Whew. I mean, look at this. All of evil has freaking CC. Boom, 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 boom. It's disgusting. All right, so let's try King of the Dead as a tank this time. Let's change his gear. I need to run a... No, you're fine. You're fine. You need to run a 45 army. It's okay. You went that even on the resource trade versus the last guy. Well, that's a good sign at least. I'll take that loss. I'll take that loss. I wouldn't mind that one. Losing, but then still doing well in the resource trade. Do I have Evil Man for? I don't have. I haven't traded any Evil Man. I'm gonna have to though. So let's try this. Can we not heal the commanders? Yes, let's heal them. Okay. Let's switch the gear on King of the Dead. I mean, King of the Dead is probably one that has the least amount. I'm still surprised he did this poor though. I'm gonna switch this up, but I do. The CC really, really hurt us there. So let's switch this up. But I do want to test a more offensive one later again. I don't think King of the Dead will be doing a whole lot of damage though. He doesn't have, there's a lot of support in CC from him, not so much on the other ones. Let's go with this, and then this. That's fine. Okay. That's okay. Now we wait for them to replenish, and then we go again. 5 minutes. 227. Yep. Let's see what happens if we go with this. All right. All right. Who's ready for another hit? Who's the ready? What's up, Hyperion? Funny thing is, I kind of don't want to end the stream, and we have how much time left? Oh, we already hit 2 hours, man. All right, so we'll do a couple more hits, and then we'll end the stream, which I don't want to do. I'm having a lot of fun. Let me see if I can move. How many minutes do I need to? Oh, they're coming here. Where's Nazgul? Trickle, my pickle. Where's Nazgul? How's it going, fellow? Oh, everything is fine, my friend. Everything is good. Having a good day today. Work was good. Full but good. Out of units, Nazgul. All right, Utes. Now we push. The streams are just a cover up for people to be watching instead of playing, focused. Go. Eagle bomb their backline. Hurry. Send those 50,000 flying units that we reserved. Come on. Let's go. About to take out Trickle finally. Where is he at? Oh, Trickle, my pickle. How are you doing though, Hyperion? How you doing, my man? Are anybody ready for a hit? I'm kind of hoping somebody is. Mesmer, Matsu, you guys ready? So much CC here. That is so nasty. It is kind of funny seeing an R8 formation though. Do decently well. So much. I mean, at least I would have hoped that I could have at least look at these two guys. Like they did nothing the whole fight because they just couldn't move. All right, man. That's good. Look at. Oof. Wow. Men of the Mountain. See, it forced Saruman to 49. Yep. Forced Great Beast down. Forced Sauron, my own Sauron. Forced Guardian, Saruman, Scowhelm. Oh, I did not trigger on Scalhelm. Ah, you sucker. You sucker. Where's Semi? Oh, I can't. I was hoping to. I was waiting for some of the guys here, and we'll try to hit somebody. That's the crazy thing, man. Freaking Evil has so much CC, it's nuts. So much CC. Lotr, Riv is a Lotr lover. Lives his Lotr. Come on, y'all. I need somebody to hit. Guess he got punched by it. I'm gonna go mock him. I can't hit there because it's blocked by the horizontal line here. I'm not wasting 2 steps to get to this one. Oh, fire's all the way up here. Gotta go mow grass before wife gets home. Cheers, bro. Good luck. Take care. I know the feeling. Take care, my friend. Might need to build some evil men, though. What are we not using? We're definitely using these guys. Oh, we're not using these guys. Let's make some evil men. Yep. Oh, give me a second. I don't have gems. I don't have gems. I don't have hat trolls, man. I don't have half trolls, unfortunately. How did he wreck you? It could be in the CC, dude. Gotta check. Gotta check. Maybe this anomaly right here hurt. I mean, look at Dane. 9 anomalies. Could be that. Gotta look. Gonna have to go. Read through the reports. Round 3. Okay, kind of on equal footing. You're starting to lose a little bit. Round 4. Okay, you come. It's gonna happen in round 6. Watch. Boom. Look at that drop from 54 to 41. That's 1,300. Then from there, you just keep. Look at that. Look at this. Boom. 1,000 you lose. Then you just keep going down from there. But I gotta read the report to see, to see details. To be more, I don't have depth defenders either. That would have been a nice one to test. I don't know. Counterattack mechanic is that good if you're tanky with decent unit attack? I mean, you kind of the thing is with unit attack. Even what I'm doing here is actually a little bit overkill, honestly. You're gonna do just fine if you're stacking. This is why woodmen are not necessarily the best. You're gonna be stacking, like 170 defense and like 160 off attack. You're pretty much set. It's good. So what I'm doing here is it a little bit overkill, but I kind of want to see just, by offsetting. Oh, here we go. We can go. Who's this guy? Oh, let's go. Poppy Refit is gonna be a good one to fight with. Okay. All right. Nobody come here, please. Let me go. Usually on troop commander builds, troop attack, troop offense builds. Oh man, okay, that guy's going there. Then you stack on defense, 160, 170, and you kind of try to equalize with offense. What I'm doing is a bit overkill, going like 190 and basically no defense. Well, let's just see. Let's do a couple. Let's do what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the last hit. It's already midnight for me. For some of you guys, it's even later. And so we'll close. We'll do this last hit here versus Papyrifera, and then we'll close tonight. I want to build more troops for tomorrow. I want to continue doing this. I will train some evil man. No, it's not the greatest. I know, but I do like halberdiers. Where are they at? Oh, I haven't changed. I gotta get some gems first, and then yeah, I think that could work. We don't have the right units this season, sadly. We don't have access to vanguards. We don't have access to half trolls, and we got 6 days left. I wish the timer would be earlier, and then you have a couple of days. After the rewards are done, you can kind of fight around. But basically, I think it's 24 hours after that you get taken into back end. So depth defenders on Dane were great for Saruman Dane formations. Depth defenders are pretty decent, yeah. All right, so 2 more minutes, and then we hit Papyrifera. We did well versus him the first time. I'd like if you could build more styles of mysterious quarters. Yeah, instead of having to... I mean, at this point, shouldn't you just make it so you can have every quarter? Like, what's the strategy behind, not giving all the quarters? I think it's cool that you can change the T4s, like having just a couple at a time. But you're already giving people the mysterious quarters. Like, why not just give them both? Why not just give you all the quarters here? They could. It wouldn't be an issue. But no, let's make things as difficult as possible. True, but then the people that get paralyzed, they can learn, whereas people that know what they're doing just get stuck. At the same time, it does make, at the same time, I kind of see a point. It does make it so you have to be smarter about decisions. It is a strategy game. So if you change to the wrong quarter by accident, you're basically stuck with that unit for 24 hours. So I guess I get it, but it would be just easier, I guess, if you had everything. Yep. Let's see how poor will do this time. I've never played with King of the Dead as a tank. That is going to be an interesting one. Oh, I think we did way worse this time. So potentially an offensive build doesn't work as well as a defense. Ooh, okay. Okay. No. Okay. All right. What happened here? So let's compare the first 5 versus Papyrifera. Let's go here. The first one. So then he had a lot less troops, so this makes more sense. But I gotta remember, this first was a more defensive build with these guys. Oh, never mind. No, offensive still. See, maybe something like this in the average, more closer to each other, might be a better position. Even if he was had less troops, I think that would be more sustainable. But we still did great here. Not gonna lie. Ooh, wow! This actually might be the way to go. Look at this. Woo! I gotta screenshot this. Wow. Just wow. What up? Wow, that is big. Oh, that's not what I meant. Imagine half trolls on key rune. Yeah. I mean, this here is definitely a weird one. And I guess I should, yeah, I think this is fine for now. I'm surprised the heavy loss here. See, my issue is having, then going a little too low on the focus. I mean, like, it didn't do me any good having all that defense. At the end of the day, he still got wrecked. So 310, 269. We did a little bit of CC, so they took 322. Let's see. Okay, not bad. See, this is where I'm not liking the top R0 from him. Barely any damage, first of all. Barely any damage. So unless I was running a damage, weapon on him to bring this up a little bit, I don't think it really makes sense. It might make, let's pull him back. I don't know, waste. Oh, he pulled back too. Okay, cool. So I don't see, potentially, yeah, Steven. That's a good option. Potentially, yeah. I see what you mean. I am surprised how that he died. He didn't stay alive at all. So, and again, if I'm gonna run Oathbreakers, which I don't think I want to on him, honestly. You're really running him for this. And then you're getting the medium counter as well versus the majority of players running dwarf melee still. Yeah, I got you, my man. So I'm thinking of potentially just foregoing this whole thing here. Or maybe just going with the 35% and then going like towards the heal. And the 10%. See, the 10% HP would have been better for me. At least made my unit a little bit more tanky. And so... But then look at that. See, if I'm running him as a tank, then I will not get the heal. Actually, I will get the heal at all. I might want to put 5 points here for the HP, but then I don't get heals at all. So then I don't know if I want to do that either. Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to do some more studying. Although I'm quite happy with this. Resource-wise, though, I think I lost. So although this looks fun, I need to bring his focus back up a little bit here. Surprised how little damage he did with Woodman, though. Very, very, just very minimal. So I'm gonna have to run this basically this setup again. It's funny though. You don't need to run him as a. I could have done the same amount of damage probably if I was running. Oh, this would have been better. Okay, do we have enough for one less hit? I want to show you guys something different this time. I think you might like this one better. You guys ready for this? Let's see if we have units for this. All right, guys. Anybody? Let me see if let's see if he has enough for one more go. Where is he? Sorry, just tapping quick. All right, Nazgul, let's do it. Let me see. So let me change this because there's nothing in the Sauron's build that makes him a troop damage. Like there's nothing in his kit. So let's do this. Let's see if we have. Okay, let's see if we have troops. Oh no, let's see if we have troops here already. Okay, so we have enough. Oh, but we have enough. Yes, let's do this. Yes, that's all he has. Just super high command. Exactly. That's all. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not impressed. Impressed per se, because with that high command, I can make any commander essentially do that kind of damage, right? Yeah. So I think I got a better idea this time. Right. I'm not sure if I would even run undead here, honestly. But it could be also that luckily, when I have to look into that, maybe the minimum damage didn't go on Sauron this time. All right, you guys are gonna like what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's wait for this, and let's look at the report really quick. Man on the mountain. Okay. So does it hit my own Sauron and his units? Snagathrax. So, see, it doesn't. That's why he luckily did this much damage. I want to annoy people and do that. Put unit attack on commander damage comes. You see, Man of the Mountains did not hit. Exactly. That is a very risky. So look, Man of the Mountains starts here. Right? Look at this. Okay. It hits the enemies. Did not hit Kirun. Okay. Okay. Man of the Mountain hit Woodman. It also hits King of the Dead. It hits Mountain Trolls. It hits Saruman. It hits Woodman. And then nobody else. See? Wait. Actually, never mind. Let's keep going. It hits Bjorn. It hits the Guardians. It hits Saruman. It hits Guardians. It hits Gandalf the White. See? It does luckily this time around, it did not hit the Snagathrax. Hence why Sauron did so much damage. Luckily, the RNG this time did not hit Snagathrax. So, yep. This is a very lucky one. He makes 3 formations, Riv. Not just 2. So the fact that he didn't hit Snagathrax is incredible. So yeah, so what I was thinking of doing was actually going to be, because Sauron, what really makes him do a lot of damage is the command. I could put a very close amount of command on him, and then use Army of the Dead for the heal. Because it has to be small units on him. But then I don't get the additional one, which sucks. But I could do this, and this. Just kind of forego this. We're getting like one instance the whole fight. The whole battle. Yes. Unless I use Undead, which, this season I won't have access to. So I'll wait 4 minutes, see where Nazgul is. We'll do this last hit, and then we'll close. Jeez, we've been in it for a long time. All right, so let's change the gear really quick. Let's just put whatever Sauron has. Here. All right, cool, brother. I'll let you know as soon as my units are ready here. So I think we're not gonna do as well this time. I don't think we're gonna get as lucky. Let's build some more defense. I did get quite a few good hits, my friend. Let's see. I actually want to do some defense. What do we have right now? I'm gonna do this time though. Let's try swans. Okay, a more proper build, and then we give him the Snagus, and then we give these guys the regular stuff. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna be the tank. Let's see what happens if he is the tank and he is the unit damage. Okay. I'm not too confident. I just think that Sauron got lucky on that one. Personally. This is not bad though. 162 and 189. This could be powerful. I'm gonna have to try that. I know I'm waiting for the ponies to get there. 189, 147. I'm gonna switch one of these into offense, and then I think we're good to go on King of the Dead. I don't think you need to go too crazy on attack. Could be wrong, but survivability is still very important. So we'll go here and do this one. That's good, right there. Boom. Okay. Let's redo the skills. Okay. Man of the Mountains. Healing. And then Betrayer. That's what we want. Okay. What do you mean, Nazgul? You can move. Yes, Tom. Anyone in any fort, as long as they are inside a ruin, a fort, a tactical fort, or the base, they don't have to be in the same one. You can change your gear. You just can't change your gear outside, like on the tiles. Okay, so we got 189, 147. I'll take that one. 149, 147. It's a bit low, actually. But I think I'll keep that for now. Yes, if they are in the same fort, then yes, you can do that too. I'm gonna go a little bit higher on the focus on Saruman. I think it's just lacking a bit, in my opinion. So let's just change that to this. I think that's gonna be better. Tom, I am glad it's helping you. these things are helping you stay in the game longer and not quit, then we got it, man. Your 4 gotta be level 3 though to change. Oh, there you go. That's something I forgot about. Because usually I'll just upgrade to level 6. You gotta be at least level 3, yeah. Have you heard of ego pathing? I think we're good here on. Oh, I gotta change just one more on Sauron. I'm not. I think having some offense on Sauron's gonna be pretty cool. Also, what do we got for defense? Nope. I'm gonna take the bait. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I just gotta see what happens here. I gotta see what happens right here. I'm not gonna go crazy on the offense, on the defense. All right, so I'm moving right. Where you at, my man? Where you at, Naz? Oh, right here. Okay, so I'll move right here, right over here. Okay, and then you can hit me there. Hopefully nobody comes. I stopped for like 2 years, so I'm through playing 2.5 for 2 seasons now. I'm kind of missing some information. Well, I didn't hear of this, but didn't really use it. If you want to be a pro Tyler, ego path 5 tiles in a row at the same time. What the heck? Oh, Riv. What we do without you, man. Could hate in the path if no one of you of so guards that tile. I mean, just wait until I land. He's gonna be the best. Hopefully this guy won't block. So, I hope. Explain to me what you exactly mean by ego pathing that I don't. See? Oh man. Okay, so resource-wise, I'm pretty sure I won. Yeah, I don't think it's worth going with 162. Although it's not bad. And you are using a lot of, elemental damage here. I think it's pretty good. But look, see the difference here? $10K healing. Okay, kept myself alive a little bit more. It took 44,000. Let's see the CC. All right, nice CC. That's what you want. Oh, somebody hit me again. Oh, jeez. Should have pulled back. Whatever. Cool. I mean, 58,000 on King of the Dead on Snagas. I do think it's definitely a waste. So either I'm gonna have to find some very good average, units. Half trolls are medium. Let's see. Let me just look at half trolls average damage. It might be that I have to run half trolls. Again, I'm gonna have to have a list of different troops that I can run. Half trolls might be one of them. Tools. Let's see. Half trolls. They're okay. They do have a bit of an average, which is not their average is not the best. I mean, the minimum will be 17 if they get procced. The one that has the highest minimum is Sentinels for tier 3s. And then you have Keepers, and then Sharpshooters, and then Snipers. Snipers could be a fun one. Seafarers? Ooh. Alright, time to build some Seafarers. I can run these troops 24/7. You're a lucky fool. You're lucky, my man. I can't. Yeah, I wouldn't run elves, but I'm gonna try Seafarer. I'm gonna save some Seafarers now. Start building some before. I haven't met the limit, so let's do this. Seafarers are actually pretty good at doing damage, so. Let's do all these. Let's use all these for now. I'm gonna go to bed soon, anyways. Yep. Here we go. Let's make some Seafarers. Let's try that. All right, let's go, baby. Yep, we made everything. So in a few minutes, we have another set to go. We're probably gonna try some of that, because the cool thing about Seafarers and not running half trolls, I mean, one, I don't have access to them right now, but they do minus 30% commander damage, which can be physical and elemental. Actually, Seafarers might be where I want to sit, because that at least gives me more survivability when, the evasion, gotta see how often it's gonna proc. But the Woodmen have a 17 of minimum, whereas the Seafarers have a 20, which is a lot better. So only Sentinels have it better, but they don't really have any other utility. Keepers are very squishy. And Wraith has a 22. I don't have access to any of those, so I'm gonna look at the ones I do have access to. Halberdiers have a 19, which could be pretty good. I think running that one's gonna be really good. Thank you, Buddy Veta. Yep, solid hit. I'm gonna study the build between now and tomorrow. See what else we can, what we can do. On this one for sure, I won the resource trade. I'm pretty sure I did. I still have more Snagas alive, and these two are more expensive than these two. So I'm happy with that, but still, I'm not there yet. I gotta change this to a more tanky one. I gotta hit that 180, 200. a few thousand extra damage I don't think it's going to do for me. Interestingly enough, he's doing quite low in damage. 122. I was expecting a little bit more. And then, so I got to see what I can do with these guys here. Now, should we run? I was quite happy in the beginning. We were running the same guys. And we were doing really well. Where is this? Look at the very first ones. Right? Let's look at the bigger players that we fought. Look at this, okay? That's a really good result there, although he wasn't full. No, not this one. We did extremely well versus him, and that was the regular build that we were doing. We did it. Okay, it was a bit of attack, but a little bit of defense as well. This is one of my favorite ones so far. And we did this one versus Gip, which is definitely a pretty good, we weren't full and we still did extremely well. Versus Mesmer, resource share, I'm pretty sure we won this pretty well too. But this was a more offensive one. And for me, can't complain about this. He's running too heavy focus damage, and we still did a pretty good trade here. So we'll see. I do feel like we're gonna need a tank. I don't think this formation can survive just taking multiple hits. So I think the survivability of that was gonna be good. Funny enough, though, maybe we don't need, because in this case, my tank he's not protecting any instance of damage reduction. He's just tankier. So I don't necessarily think we need a tank here. I just gotta find the right build. All right, guys. Let's see here. Vanguard did good some versus bad. Some others are just testing really how it goes exactly. Probably still have 5 minutes to wait. Talking about the tiles. Multiple armies that have only one Eagle Town, then it just doesn't matter if someone hits it. The tile siege is at 0, so just take it. Didn't the C4 skill used to just be versus commander skills? No, it just says commander damage. But I'll check it out. I'm off. Last hit in time for Sleepy's. Thanks for the stream, fellow, and see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you, Nazgo. I appreciate it, brother. Okay. What do you usually use with Saruman build? Saruman getting off the white. Riv, who you're talking about? 100 to 100k is pretty typical for my Saruman without Gandalf the white. Yeah, but the reason why I'm kind of surprised it's not doing better is just because of how it's very top tier build for Saruman, and I've seen others without running white counts or Gandalf the white doing 160, 170. Okay, but it also means that you're running usually a unit counter, so maybe that's the issue. Can any army nowadays function without a tank? Yes. So, but not always. We'll see. I'm going to be testing a little bit more. Guys, I appreciate the stream. I appreciate you guys being on today. It's been a blast. Just this whole theory crafting session was amazing. I really appreciate you guys. Riv, Sleepy, Simon, Nazgo that just left, Tom. Let's see who else has stayed up until now. Papi Rifera was on just now as well. Demon Goddess, Hyperion, Matsu. Guys, I appreciate it. It was a great time. Don't forget, come back tomorrow. We're here for another session. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that like, hit the subscribe. What's up, Joshua? Take care, brother. And subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell so we can get the content to more people. You guys stay strong. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna make Wraith and go cause shenanigans now with undead units. Let's go. King of the Dead, take care, brother. If you have any good reports with King of the Dead, can you send them to me? Yes, I'll DM you right now before I go to bed. All right, guys, you take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.